Just finished a pretty decent episode of Raw from Florida. Figured we'd rip some cards. We got a lot of stuff that's accumulating in the pile of cards to be ripped. We've got another one of these bait boxes with the lucky pink camo. I've got a Cactus Jack's box there. I've got this wonderful 2024 National Treasures. We're going to be saving those for a little bit later. But what I want to do is I want to get into this NXT 2.0 blaster. I love these things. One of the reasons I love these things is they're friggin' cheap, and they have some okay hits in it. You get, what is it? I think 6 cards to a pack, right? Something like that. So there's 15 packs, 90 cards in this thing, and you get 2 non-base cards per pack. And you know, you can pull some decent things. You can pull, you know, Braun Breaker. You can pull Gunther, Alexa Bliss rookie, Tiffany. You know, some different NXT cards. So I thought we'd get into this, talk about Raw, where we have new and now 9-time champions, the Usos. And I will say that I really like the Usos better as a tag team than singles competitors. I think they just work better. There's been several people, like the Hardys is what always comes to mind as people that have broken out and have done really good as singles wrestlers and had, you know, wonderful careers, like, you know, Matt Hardy doing Matt Hardy version 1. Jeff Hardy, of course, you know, being champ in multiple promotions and things like that. Like, they were able to really do stuff in singles competition. We'll put that right there so we know what we're doing. Whereas I feel like other guys haven't, like, you know, like the Dudleys, they did their hand at singles competition. Didn't really work for me. Edge and Christian, I always felt were better as a singles competitors than as a tag team. Not that Edge and Christian, and especially like when they were the Brood, weren't a fantastic tag team, but I think they've had a better run as singles, whereas the Hardys have been great in both, and like the Dudleys were good as a tag team and really not so great elsewhere. So let's get into our first pack here. So we'll have 2 non-base in here. How's it going? We're gonna see a lot of people that probably aren't around anymore. This is from 2022. Yeah, this pack is bomb. Who's my favorite on the roster right now? Man, that's hard. That was a hard question. I really do like Braun Breaker, and I really do like Gunther. I like Io Sky is probably my favorite right at the moment. So Chad Gable there. So that's a pretty good looking Chad Gable. And a green. Yeah, I like R-Truth a lot too, just as like as a comedy wrestler. It's kind of weird right now where you've got, like, you know, CM Punk holding a championship. I think CM Punk is maybe a little bit past his prime. I don't think necessarily in the way that Kevin Nash is like, oh, he has to wear a T-shirt when he's wrestling, so he can't main event anymore. I don't know what Big Daddy Cool is on about there, although I do really like Kevin Nash, but I don't think Punk's exactly over the hill. But, you know, I don't necessarily need the old guard to still be having titles when you got guys like Trick Williams that really need to step up and do some stuff. So on these boxes, would love to pull an autograph, love to pull you know, a Breaker or a Gunther. I like WWE too. I'm like super old school back in the days of WWF. Watched a lot in Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era. Remember when John Cena and Batista, we were watching their tapes from like OVW and whatnot. Do you have the Uso brothers? I haven't pulled them yet. I don't think they will be in here, but they are now 9-time tag champs as of tonight. And that match with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee was was pretty darn good. I like the Usos a lot as a tag. I didn't really. I'm not a big, Yeet Eat fan as the the champ or as the face, but really like him as a tag team. Not a lot of greatness in these packs so far. All right, let's see what our non-base is here. Howdy, howdy. So what'd you guys think of Raw tonight? Oh, there we go. There's a good-looking card. We got her autograph the other night. So we're ripping packs every Monday. We got some really good stuff, kind of like in the queue, to open, as well as just some random stuff. So I'll try to stagger it. Maybe next week we'll open this pink bait box. Those are pretty sweet. All right, pack number 3. We all open these this way. Mandy Rose. Was that a thick card? No. Sounds pretty decent looking. Imperium. Haven't seen Gunther. Haven't seen Breaker yet. Bianca Belair. That's a pretty sweet one. Doing the press. Can I have a shout out, please? Yes, you can. Joshua Demon Slayer King. If you got rubies, man, I'll take them. Duke Hudson. This is a better way to do these, so I can actually read the names that way. Hey, man, a lot of people that just are not around anymore. It's the only problem with the, seriously, what? You want a shout out to you, Bill? Seriously, the Usos are champs again? Is that what we're seriously? Dante Chen. Hey, kid. Yeah, what else was on the card? Gigi Dolan. I like Gigi a lot. Again, we pulled a autograph card of her on stream last week before. Kind of nice. I like the Rio and Kabuki Warriors kind of feud that's going on. Pretty decent there. Hey, there's Braun Breaker. There we go. Steiner Jr. Just throw that over there. Trick Williams, another Trick Williams. Again, someone I'd like to see do a little bit more. Sammy. Love Sammy there. He's had a pretty good year. Giovanni Ricci. I'd love to see Sammy step up. I'm kind of over Cody and Drew. Like, I'm glad they're gonna do a 3 Stages of Hell match or whatever. I haven't seen one of those in quite a while, but I'd like to see that move on to some other people on the card. Hey, Solo Sikoa. Solo, man, he's like the underrated comedy star. R-Truth gets all the love. But Solo is just hilarious. Love Solo. Kind of forgot he was gonna be in here. So no autographs yet. No numbered parallels. It's a pretty good looking card there. Under Chase. Cheryl. Robert Stone. All right, 2 packs left. No one really big yet. I'd like to see a Gunther. Let's see, Tyler Bates. That's one of our parallels here. That's good looking at least. Joe Gacy. That wasn't Joe Gacy. That's Joe Gacy. Hustler. Wild Boar. I forgot he existed. Charlie Dempsey. A lot of people that you thought GMN were gonna go somewhere and then just really didn't. And I think that's one of the things with NXT. Kenny Williams. Almost pulled a full base set, it looks like, just kind of going by the numbers here. Hey, there's Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany time there. Grayson Waller, he's another one that I'd like to see do a little bit more. That's not Grayson. There's Grayson. Odyssey Jones. Brooks Jensen. What do you guys think? Is Chris Jericho gonna debut on the Stranger Things Raw? Is that Raw gonna kick off with a countdown to Raw is Jericho? That's what I'm thinking. He's looking, I don't know if you've seen pictures of him recently. He's looking really good. Oh. Highlights card. Triple H. Tyler Breeze. Man, looks like this one's kind of a bust. So sometimes these blasters, you don't get any good pulls, but again, these blasters are cheap. And sometimes it's nice just to have some cheap cards to rip through on a Monday night. Hey, speaking of Triple H. Another Joe Gacy. Mark Coffey. Can't have a rip without coffee. Primate. Fire. And Valkyrie. So, not a lot of goodness. No real, big hits. Pulled Tiffany though. We have that breaker card, solo, pretty good. There's that breaker. No autographs, nothing too great. So next week we'll have to open something big. It'll be that kickoff, Netflix 1 year anniversary of Raw. I would love to see it be Raw is Jericho. And I think what we'll open next week is we will open this Panini National Treasures 2024. So this only has a couple cards in it, but you get big hits in these things. So we'll open that next week, and then we'll kind of have we've got some more of these NXT boxes. We've got some select boxes. We got that Bapes. We got that Cactus Jack. So a lot of different things. If you're interested in talking about Raw and opening cards on a Monday night, subscribe to the channel. Good hanging out with you guys.